name's Heidi Rayl. This is my son, Zayden Rayl. We live in Versailles, Missouri. I actually grew up in Kansas City, but prefer the small town life now. Zayden will be 5 years old in August. He has a very rare condition called MCSZ due to a mutation on his PNKP gene. He was the 5th child diagnosed in the United States and the only one in the state of Missouri. This disorder has many symptoms, but the most severe is his intractable epilepsy. We have tried numerous pharmaceuticals, a vagal nerve stimulator implant, special diets with no luck of controlling his seizures. A typical adult dose of Valium is 5 milligrams. Every time he has a grand mal seizure, I give him 42 milligrams before I call emergency medical services. We're really out of options. There's been a lot of studies done and a lot of children whose lives have been completely changed with medical marijuana oil. The most well known is Charlotte Fiji in Colorado. This little girl was having 300 seizures a week and was basically comatose. She had to wear a helmet and oxygen. She's now able to ride a bicycle and tell her mom she loves her. Jayden David is a little boy in California, also with Dravet syndrome like Charlotte, was very developmentally behind, wheelchair bound, and he's up running away from his dad in grocery stores. They're both off of their pharmaceuticals completely, and Charlotte has been hospital free for over 2 years. We're fighting really hard for this oil here in Missouri. A child that seizes longer than 5 minutes has a 20% higher chance of death. Zayden seizes for hours. We're not ready to say goodbye. I think marijuana in general has a horrible stigma behind it. The fact that it's a controlled one drug above heroin kind of explains that. I fully believe that it's a God-given therapy. I think a lot of legislators have the impression of the hippie stoners sitting on a couch. They don't understand the ways that this medication can truly save lives. In India, there's a study being done on the CBD oil, and they have found that it contradicts the insulin deficiencies in diabetes, and they're curing diabetes in India. It is used for Alzheimer's patients, for Crohn's disease, for epilepsy, lupus, the list goes on. It's been found to decrease tumors and breast cancer. People are scared, I think, because there hasn't been enough research, but we can't do the research because the FDA doesn't have the approval. I believe these same legislators, if they fell and broke their back, they would want OxyContin. Should they not have it because it's abused on the streets? It doesn't seem fair that my son would have to die because there's addicts in the world. Educate yourself as much as possible. Never get down. You're gonna face bad people. You're gonna get hateful emails. I've got them. Laugh about it. They're uneducated. Fight for what you're passionate about, whatever it is. You have to fight. Especially if you're the parent, because you're your child's only advocate. Don't be shy. You have to stand up. A legislator that hears one voice, if he's opposed, isn't enough. Call your legislators, call your representatives, talk to anybody and everybody you can if you're supportive. For more information, feel free to text SMC to 420 420.